Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. I'm doing an out of the blue video early Saturday morning for the PWCC Premier Auction that ends tonight. We're going to take a very quick 3-minute look at the top 10 cards based on the highest bid price, basketball only. Let's not waste any time. Let's get going. I want you guys to see these 10 monsters that are going to sell at some point tonight after the furious extended bidding ends. This is the April PWCC Premier Auction, and we got Murderer's Row on the first row right now. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think these things are going to end at. It's always fascinating to look at cards like this. Card number 1 is that horizontal National Treasures True RPA for Steph Curry with the beautiful 3-color patch with the Warriors lettering in there. It is a Gem Plus, so 110 for surface, numbered to 99. It's at 600,000. Remember, these prices are starting to mean something. We're getting closer to the end, so we're getting an idea. But again, extended bidding could take these things to a whole different level. We never know where that's going to end because a lot of the action takes place during that extended period, that extended bidding period. If you're not familiar with that, go to pwccmarketplace.com and then go to, about, and it'll explain all the rules and the bidding and the pricing and all that stuff. But all of these cards, like most auction houses, is going to include a 20% buyer's premium. So this $600,000 price that you see is actually $720,000. You see how quick Cajuns can do math? That's 20% of 600 is 120,000, and then I added that to 600,000. For those of you who can't do math that quickly, you should not buy this Steph Curry card. This is only for math wizards. Anyway, I'm kidding. 720,000 right now for that horizontal RPA. Remember, Monday I'm going to do a recap of these. We will take a look at what the last Steph Curry card like this sold for. We'll do that for the top 200 cards in this PWCC Premier Auction. I'm not going to do it on Easter Sunday because that's not what Sunday is for. It's not for cards. Everybody's excited about the premiere, but I'll be doing a premiere results on Monday. I'll also be doing a weekly results video on Monday. Yes, I'll get here at the crack of dawn and get both those videos out to you guys. But card number 1 is that Steph Curry. It's at 720 and still counting. Next, I don't even know what to say. It's a Pop 22. If the Jordan PSA 10 is the most highly recognized basketball card in the history of the hobby and probably always will be, I personally think this is card number 2, even over the LeBron Exquisite RPA. I think this is the second most recognizable for me in my collection. This would be the second card, maybe the Jordan PMG Green, but this would be the third card that I would want to put in my collection. It's the Magic Bird rookie, and it is a PSA 10, and it's a whopper. I don't know what else to say. It's missing the horizontal print line defect. Obviously, that's how it got a 10. It's a Pop 22 card. It's at 500,000, which is, really 600,000 right now. I think the last one sold for 770 something or 800, somewhere around there. I expect this card to possibly push that record. The way that high-end cards have been going, and as rare as this card comes to light in the open market, I expect this card to go higher. Next, we've got an incredible Ja RPA patch. It's his true RPA. It's 9.5. It's Pop 6. He's ready to rock and roll. The stage is set. The bright lights are on. He's about to take his Memphis Grizzlies, and I think they play the Timberwolves. I'm not sure. I shouldn't guess on that, but I think that's right. I think when Patrick Beverley jumped on the table and cussed out everybody in the arena, that gave him a clear path to play against Ja Morant. Watching Pat Beverley guard Ja Morant is going to be absolutely fascinating. So stay tuned for that. That kicks off, I believe, today, if I'm not mistaken. That is a must-watch game. A Jordan PSA 10, right? So we see these all the time. This is a good looking one. It's a little off center left to right, but look, it's already at 240,000 based on my just general knowledge of this card, which I have a pretty good knowledge of this card. If you've watched my videos before, I think this card's been selling for the 225 to 260 range. So somewhere in there over the last 6 months, that's what this card's been selling for. It's already at 240, and it's not the perfect Jordan PSA 10. It is clean, but it's not a perfect one. So the question is Is this thing starting to run again? I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's at 240. Let's see where this thing ends at. Let's see if it can push 300. Next is a Steph Curry Topps Chrome PSA 10. There's really not much to talk about here. There's only 28 of these in the world. It's probably his best flagship card. You know, obviously Steph Curry's hot. The playoffs are about to begin. He's announced he's playing in Game 1. We got 2 of the top 5 cards in the auction right now are both Steph Curry. And I would say these are the 2 cards, right? These are the 2 cards you're looking for. You know, as far as the obtainable cards, we've got a Giannis National Treasures 8.5. Could these people have timed this any better? The playoffs are about to start. Steph is chasing another ring. Giannis is chasing another ring. John Morant is just chasing superstardom and production in the playoffs, right? For a super young player. It's just great timing. This 3-color Giannis patch, maybe 4 if you consider those different colors and different shades of green. This is 99 out of 99. I'm sure some dork out there is going to tell me why that's more valuable than 98 out of 99. I'm not getting into that crap. The card's at 170 plus a 20% buyer's premium. So the card's right at, by my calculations, it's a little bit over $200,000 already. Number 7 on our list right now is an incredible patch, Doncic with a BGS 9. It does have an 8.5 for corners. This is card number 19 out of 20. It's at 130, not including the BP, so it's about 160, something like that, just shy of that. It's a pop 7. There's only 3 BGS 9.5s. Next is an Upper Deck Jordan. So Jordan making his second appearance here in the top 8. This is I'm not familiar with it because I don't collect Jordan autos. This card is graded a 7 with a 10 auto. It's only a pop 2. There's 4 graded higher. I don't know anything about this card. I've always promised you guys, if I know something, I'll talk about it. If I don't know it, I don't speak about it. So I will keep Jordan Auto's name out your mouth, as Will Smith would say. You will not hear me talk about Jordan Autos as though I were some type of expert. I have friends who are experts, so I rely on them. This one I am familiar with. I wish I had it. This is going to be, one of those never-ending arguments. The Star 101 his rookie, or is this 86 Fleer PSA 10 his rookie? Blah, 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 blah. Give me the pack pulled card, but I recognize the greatness and the rarity and the scarcity of this card, especially with not only a PWCC A sticker, but also a NBA silver sticker for what that's worth. I'm looking at the centering. It's pretty dang good. Centering's always an issue on these star cards and authenticity. But this one is BGS 9. It's got a 9.5 surface, a 9.5 edges, and a centering of 8.5. Which is about as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets for BGS 9 right here. You don't see these come to the market very often. Let's see where that one goes. It's at a little over 130 right now. And then the last, we're going to go ahead and do the top 12. The last 3 on our list, another Ja Morant, except this is the Stars and Stripes parallel. I think this came out of first off the line. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on that, but I think the Stars and Stripes USA looking motif stuff came out of FOTL National Treasures boxes. So this one's numbered to 30. It's at 110,000. That's one of those great incongruencies or irregularities in the hobby, or fallacies. Sometimes the 99 will sell for more than the numbered to 30, even though the patch is clearly better. The card might even look better. It's just one of those things, right? The more scarce card sells for less, even though it's the same player, same year, same product, same everything. That's just one of the great illogical, incongruencies in the hobby. Next is something that everybody should be familiar with. It's BBCE certified. It's the 1986 Fleer wax box. I'm anxious to see where this card goes. I'm a huge 86 Fleer fan. I've been working through some 86 Fleer discussions and negotiations this weekend. I should have some very big news coming up in the next 72 hours. So keep watching the channel if you want to hear about that in my 86 Fleer journey. I won't get into great details, but I think I'm about to make a big move. I just don't know which direction it's going yet, but it will all shake out by the time you guys watch my videos on Monday or Tuesday. This 86 Fleer box, I don't have one. I would love to have one of these in my collection. What an incredible run that box has been on. Just to think that in 1987, distributors could not get rid of these boxes at $10 a box. I mean, I remember hearing stories about people walking around at the National in 1987 pushing a crate with these boxes stacked up like 6 deep, 20 wide, trying to give these things away for 10, 15 bucks a box, and nobody wanted them. They wanted baseball cards. They wanted Greg Jeffries, for God's sakes, and Barry Bonds Topps Wood cards, and Mark McGuire, and Bo Jackson rookies, and all of that stuff. So amazing. It's just one of the absolutely most fascinating stories in the hobby is this 1986 Fleer set. There's unlimited hours of literature and research you could do and enjoy listening and reading about this 1986 Fleer set. Let's see where that one goes. It's at 120 right now. I assure you it is not going to end at 120. If it did, I'd go take out a loan on my house and buy it. Next is the SGC 10. So looks every bit as clean, unless I'm crazy, as this 86 Fleer PSA 10. Let's see what this card does. Let's see if somebody's going to put their money where their mouth is and buy the card, not the grade. This card looks to be centered better to me. I haven't seen the back. I'm not going into details. I'm not a grader, but SGC 10 slab here and PSA 10 slab up here. Let's see what happens. And that's it. I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that's out there in this Premier auction. I'm excited. None of these are cards that I'm bidding on, obviously. I will say I am bidding on a whale in this Premier auction. Not a whale like this. These are like Moby Dick whales. I'm bidding on a little whale, right? It's barely even a largemouth bass for all you other Cajuns out there who like to fish. I'm not one of them, but I'm bidding on a largemouth bass. And no pun intended, the guy I'm bidding on has a large mouth. So hopefully I'll win that card, and you guys will get some cool insight into what I won during my next mail day video. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I just released another video today on using the card ladder indexes, and a huge mistake that people often make in the hobby. So I wanted you guys to check that video out as well, so you don't make that same mistake that I, myself, and others might be making or have made in the past. You got to learn from your mistakes. It's all trial and error, and that's what the hobby's about. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out some of these videos on the end screen. Peace, fellas. Have a great Easter.